Good morning, children. Some more paragraph from the lesson Indigo. Day before yesterday, I told you that the police superintendent had sent a messenger, and that messenger, after overtaking Gandhi, had ordered him to return to town in his carriage. Gandhi complied. Gandhiji agreed to do so. Gandhiji agreed to follow the instructions. The messenger drove Gandhiji home, where he served him with an official notice to quit Champaran immediately. After reaching Gandhiji's headquarters, the messenger gave him an official notice. What was written in that notice? Gandhiji had been ordered to leave Champaran immediately. That was the content of that notice. Gandhi signed a receipt for the notice and wrote on it that he would disobey the order. Gandhiji accepted the notice. He signed that he had received the notice, but he wrote something else on the notice. I will not obey the order. Gandhiji was not ready to obey the order. In consequence, Gandhi received a summons to appear in court the next day. As a result, the court sent a summons. Summons means court order to Gandhiji to appear in court the next day. All night Gandhi remained awake. Throughout the night he did not go to his bed. He telegraphed Rajendra Prasad to come from Bihar with influential friends. He sent a telegram to Rajendra Prasad to come from Bihar with some of his powerful friends. He sent instructions to the ashram. Gandhiji had an ashram. He sent instructions to the people of his ashram. He wired a full report to the viceroy. He briefed the viceroy by sending him a full report related to the matter. Morning found the town of Motihari black with peasants. Next morning, the entire town of Motihari seemed to be black with peasants, farmers. They did not know Gandhiji's record in South Africa. No peasant knew anything about Gandhiji's record in South Africa. What he had done there, nobody knew. They had merely heard that a Mahatma who wanted to help them was in trouble with the authorities. The peasants had got the information that some government authorities were creating troubles for the Mahatma who had come to help them. Their spontaneous demonstration. Spontaneous means what? Not planned but done because you suddenly want to do it. Not planned but done because you suddenly want to do it. Demonstration. A public march to protest or support something. A public march to protest or support something. They gathered around the courthouse in large numbers. It was their spontaneous demonstration. Public march was the beginning of their liberation from fear of the British. They clearly saw that their fear of the British was leaving their hearts. Now they didn't want to be afraid. The officials felt powerless without Gandhiji's cooperation. Some English officers were present there were unable to do anything without Gandhiji's cooperation. Gandhiji's help was necessary to control the crowd. He helped them regulate the crowd. Gandhiji helped them control the crowd. He was polite and friendly. Gandhiji was showing polite and friendly behavior towards everyone. He was giving them concrete proof that their might hitherto dreaded and unquestioned could be challenged by India. Gandhiji was giving the Englishmen a solid proof that their power, everyone was afraid of their power, and nobody had questioned their power so far. Now that very power was going to be challenged by Indians. Gandhiji made some Englishmen feel this. Some Englishmen felt this. That who made them feel? Gandhiji. What did he make them feel? He made them feel that their power could be challenged by Indians. The government was baffled, the government was confused. The prosecutor requested the judge to postpone the trial. The prosecutor, who is a prosecutor? A lawyer who leads the case against a defendant in court. A lawyer who leads the case against a defendant in court. Who is defendant? The person in a trial who is accused of committing a crime. The person in a trial who is accused of committing a crime. Therefore, the prosecutor is a kind of lawyer. The lawyer requested the judge to postpone the trial. Apparently, the authorities wished to consult their superiors. It was clear that those authorities wanted to discuss this matter with their superiors. Gandhi protested against the delay. Gandhiji showed his protest against the delay which was being made. He read a statement pleading guilty. In front of the court, he read a statement that he was guilty. He was involved, he told the court, in a conflict of duties. He told that there was a struggle. Conflict means what? A struggle related to his duties. On the one hand, not to set a bad example as a lawbreaker. On the one hand, he did not want to set a bad example before the people of that area that he was a lawbreaker. He did not want to break the law. On the other hand, to render the humanitarian national service. His other duty was to provide humanitarian and national service for which he had come. That is why he had come. Humanitarian means what? Connected with human welfare. He had come there for the sake of humanitarian and national service. So there was a struggle related to his duties in mind. In his mind, he disregarded the order to leave, not for want of respect for lawful authority. He had disregarded the order to leave. It did not show that he had no respect for lawful authorities. He had respect, but in obedience to the higher law of our being, the voice of conscience. But in fact, he was obeying the higher law of our being, existence, the voice of conscience. Conscience, the voice of conscience. Here, inner voice. He asked the penalty due. What did he tell the court? That he was doing it in obedience to the higher law of our being, existence, the voice of conscience. Inner voice we all have, which tells us what is right, what is wrong. The part of your mind which tells you whether your actions are right or wrong. The part of your mind which tells you whether your actions are right or wrong. Conscience. He asked the penalty due. He requested the court to decide his punishment. Decide a punishment for him, which was expected punishment. The magistrate announced that he would pronounce sentence after a 2-hour recess. The magistrate said that he would pronounce sentence, he would decide after a 2-hour recess, and asked Gandhi to furnish bail for those 120 minutes. And he asked Gandhiji to furnish necessary papers related to his bail for 2 hours. He asked Gandhiji to furnish bail for those 120 minutes. He wanted Gandhiji to provide the court some necessary papers related to his bail for how many minutes? 120 minutes, 2 hours. Gandhiji refused. Gandhiji did not want to obey his instruction. The judge released him without bail, and the circumstances forced the judge to release Gandhiji without bail. It is not release Gandhiji without bail. When the court reconvened, when the court was called again, the judge said he would not deliver the judgment for several days. The judge cancelled the judgment for several days. Meanwhile, he allowed Gandhi to remain at liberty. In the meantime, he allowed Gandhiji to be free. Thank you, children.